In small-town Alabama, Priscilla Eisler transports a precious cargo, the ashes of her husband, Glenn.
Glenn and I were married for 13 years. Well, Glenn's #1 passion was hunting. And he was one of 10 children growing up. Glenn would go out and hunt for their food. He provided food for his family for years.
To carry out his wishes, Priscilla must scatter his remains.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, sweetie, how are you?
But not gently over an ocean or a mountaintop. Glenn wanted to go out with a bang. In Stockton, Alabama, Priscilla Eisler is delivering on a promise.
We're sorry for your loss. Sorry for our loss. He's a friend to all of us.
Priscilla's husband and Thad were hunting buddies.
Well, you know that Glenn wanted y'all to take care of his ashes, so I've brought them to you. Thank you, guys.
Thad Holmes and Clem Parnell are Alabama game wardens. A few years ago, they hatched an idea.
Clem had just recently buried one of his relatives.
And just kind of jokingly, I said, man, when I die, just load me up in some wild turkey loads and put some of my ashes in them and shoot a wild turkey with it, because I like to turkey hunt.
Of course, I laughed and we joked about it. But then I started thinking about it. A couple of days later, I said, Clem, there might be a market for that. And we've been pleasantly surprised.
They've christened their company Holy Smoke.
Holy Smoke is where we take cremated remains and put them into rifle shells, pistol shells, shotgun shells.
When Thad told Glenn about Holy Smoke, he was instantly sold.
He said, I want this done. And he left instructions with his wife. He said, this is what I want done with my ashes. Little did I know within half a year of us starting the business that he would pass away.
In the Holy Smoke workshop, ammunition specialists go to work.
All right, we got the powder in. Now we're going to put the shot cup in. The shot drops.
Loader Lee Reynolds packs shotgun shells with gunpowder, shot, and Glenn's ashes.
And we try to do it respectful for the people, you know, that has passed on.
When we do a load of ashes, we clean up all the equipment before another box is even opened up. So we have to be very careful with that. Not commingle anybody's ashes. When you deal with people's emotions, you have to be real careful.
Guns are such a sensitive issue in the United States in particular. This is going to be something that will be very taboo, most likely to a lot of people.
It wasn't easy to find loaders to pack such unconventional shells.
Not everybody will handle cremains. We contacted and interviewed a few people that were willing to load ammunition for us, but once we got to the point of when we explained that they'd be handling cremains, they said, no, that's not for me. This question has come up many, many times. They said, that's just plain weird. Well, it's not. It's all in your perspective. People go out and they spread ashes over the favorite fishing hole. They spread them out through the forest, pour them out over the Grand Canyon. So what is the difference? If you're using those ashes in a way that the deceased wanted you to, how could that be considered disrespect?
The shotgun shells are packed and sealed. Time for stage 1 of Glenn's send-off.
I'm an Army veteran myself. My partner's a Navy. And we have attended a lot of funerals, so a lot of 21 gun salutes. And we got to thinking, wouldn't it be cool to have a red, white, and blue patriotic themed, colored like the American flag salute? We've worked on this particular load for 2 years to come up with the right we'll say, concoction of ash and color to get the color we wanted. Ready, gun. Aim. Fire.
It's the ultimate honor. We're honoring his life, and we're honoring our country.
Ready, gun. Aim. Fire.
For many Americans, that Second Amendment right that gives you the right to bear arms is part and parcel of their American experience. And so the ability to incorporate a loved one's ashes into that fundamental American right is seen as sort of a declaration of freedom.
Aim. Fire.
I know Glenn would have appreciated it. I'm sure that he and God have stopped bear hunting for a few moments to watch us.
As the red, white and blue smoke drifts away, the loaders are ready for stage 2 of Glenn's goodbye.
You'd put an exact amount of gunpowder in here. If you don't put enough in, your gun won't perform. If you put too much in, your gun tends to blow up.
Rifle cartridges are packed with Glenn's ashes for one final pig hunt.
I think I'll be able to honor Glenn extremely well, especially if I hit a pig.
Hunt day dawns, grey and wet, but it doesn't dampen Priscilla's spirits.
You're on safe, you're ready to go. Just remember to pop your scope covers and flip the safety off and fire. You're ready to go.
Got
Let's
it.
go kill a pig.
Okay.
The gun dogs corner a boar. The pig is hard to see in the rain and thick foliage.
Can you see him?
Yes, I see him. Let's go.
Priscilla has wounded a 140-pound hog. Now she and Glenn have to finish it off.
I was thinking about the bullets in the rifle, knowing that it had Glenn's ashes in there.
It's a moving moment for Priscilla, but for some, there's a morbid irony in this ritual.
Here we go.
For Alabama hunters, it makes perfect sense.
The whole process of hunting is a biological scientific tool. We have to have hunting in order to maintain levels of certain species. Pull the herds. Somebody's got to do it.
The next day, Thad explained to me that I went up to a wounded wild boar about 6 feet away and gave it the coup de grace. And that took the most guts of anything that he had ever seen. So I think that Glenn was looking down on that going, I trained her well. It truly meant the world to me.